Okay, so today we're feeling Mexican food. So I'm just going to use whatever I have in the refrigerator, in the pantry, to make a nice meal. So I'm going to make enchiladas, some Mexican rice, and some refried beans, and it is going to be absolutely delicious. This is going to be so simple. It'll be done in no time. So right here I have about a little over a pound of hamburger, and I'm just gonna brown this and get this ready for the enchiladas. Okay, so I cut up some onions and I'm gonna put these in while the meat is cooking. Okay, so I'm gonna add some spices into this. I'm gonna add some garlic powder, and I'm gonna add some chili powder. Whoa, that's a lot of chili powder. And some cumin. And I'm going to add some of the sliced black olives. And then I'm going to add half a can of the ROTEL, which is the diced tomatoes and green chilies. And I'm going to save the other half because I only have one can of these. So I'm going to save that other for the rice. And I'm going to add some salt. Okay, so for some enchilada sauce, I have 2 of these packets from the pantry, so I'm just going to use these. Plus I have a can of green enchilada sauce, but if I don't have enough enchilada sauce, then I'm gonna get into that one. So I'm just gonna take 2 packages of these, and it calls for a cup and a half each, so I'm gonna put in 3 cups of this. And I'm going to get this on the stove, and then this will thicken. And we're going to add some of this to our meat mixture. Okay, so while the enchilada sauce is cooking, I have some of the Mexican style rice RONI. So I'm going to cook this in the microwave. So I'm just going to put everything in it. I'm not even going to roast the rice, get it brown or anything. Just gonna make it nice and simple for us. Put in the spices, and then I'm going to use the other half can of the ROTEL. Put that in the rice, and I'm going to add 2 1/3 cups water, and I'm just getting this prepared. This doesn't take very long at all. You want to microwave it uncovered for 17 to 20 minutes. So for the tortillas, I'm going to put some of the enchilada sauce in the bowl, and I'm going to dip the tortillas. And this is the enchilada sauce. See, it turned out a nice thickness. And I put some in the meat. So I'm just going to put some of this and dip the tortillas, and I'll see how much I have left of this to put on the enchiladas. I might have to use the green enchilada sauce. So then I had these in the freezer that I got out. They're the yellow corn ones, and when I make enchiladas I double them, so I use 2 for each enchilada. These are still a little frozen, so I might have to put them in the microwave for just a little bit. Okay, so to start the enchiladas, I'm going to take a little bit of the sauce and just put some on the bottom. And I already grated my cheese, and I used cheddar and some pepper jack. Okay, so here's the meat. It looks absolutely delicious. And already smells like enchiladas, and I haven't even made them and cooked them, and yum. They're gonna be so good. Okay, so I'm gonna take, like I said, two tortillas. So I'm just gonna dip them like this in the enchilada sauce. So good. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just get them coated. We're gonna put some meat in there. And we're just gonna roll them up. And I'm gonna put them in the pan flat side, seam side down. Okay, so here's our enchiladas, and I still have plenty of meat left over, and I'm just going to put that in the freezer so the next time that we're feeling some enchiladas or even tacos, that would be perfect. These are gonna be so yummy, so easy to make. And we'll put some cheese on them. And I have the oven already at 350. Okay, so for the refried beans, so easy. I'm going to use these. You know, they come in a bag. You can microwave them. And I don't know if you've ever tried them, but they are absolutely delicious. And all you do on the corner here, you just go about whoops, I did too much, but about 3/4 an inch. And you just set them upright in the microwave and let them cook for a minute. And they are totally done, and they are piping hot. So those are gonna be our refried beans tonight. Okay, and so for the rice, I cooked it for 25 minutes. Boy, it looks so good and it smells so good. Okay, here are the enchiladas, and they're bubbling all over. They are so good. I think I said I had the oven at 350. I did not. I did it at 375, and I let these cook for 40 minutes. And they are so yummy. So we're gonna plate this, let this sit just for a little bit. And the beans are cooking in the microwave for the minute, and the rice is done. So it's gonna be a yummy meal. So I'm gonna put a little bit of the pepper jack cheese on top of the beans. And if you have any kind of maybe green onions or whatever, you want to sprinkle it all over. Just do whatever you have at home. Look at that. How yummy is this? It is going to be so good, and I want to thank you so much for coming into my kitchen. I hope that you will try it. We'll see you next time.